Hello, Sagittarius Capricorn Cusp. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the roles can reverse. So we're going to start with getting what is the challenge you're facing when it comes to this connection. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. You're trying hard right now to use your logic to balance your emotions so that you can let go of any struggles that you're holding too tight onto. You know, you're doing your best to contemplate ways of moving forward, but you're not quite there yet. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge sometimes, especially breakups are emotional regardless. And when you've had, been in a long-term relationship with someone, it's hard to let go. So, what is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person? We have Artificial Heart as the current connective energy, Queen of My World as the recent past. A challenge is anger and chains, and what needs to happen for you two to find balance. We have fragmentation. So let's get Artificial Heart as the current connective energy. Artificial Heart as the current connective energy. Artificial Heart. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So I do feel like right now you both are in this energy of trying to really release any pretend. It's almost like this numb, cold energy. Really realizing, we become numb because we don't want to face our emotions. But I feel like you both are trying to be real and authentic with your feelings so that you can let go of any loss, grief, or regret you're holding on to. And a lot of it has to do with the recent past. In the recent past, I feel Queen of My World is about standing in your power. And I feel like both of you realized it was time to take your power back. It was time to restore peace and balance in your life and be positive. And while you're in this energy of realizing that you have to start healing this pain, you can no longer pretend it doesn't hurt. A challenge connectively is anger and chains. So anger and chains is when there is a trigger or triggers that we hold on to that we're chained to because they make us so angry. And I feel like a challenge right now is there's still some conflict. There's still a lack of strength when it comes to letting go of some of these. It's like there's triggers in this connection that have caused so much anger in your life, you're chained to them. And I feel like this is a challenge for both of you because when you're chained to something, when something affects you that hard, it's hard to find the courage to let go. It's hard to release that conflict. So this is a challenge. What you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, you need to accept the brokenness. Fragmentation is about falling apart. It's about falling into pieces. And this is probably what causes this anger. What you both need to do is move in a new direction, contemplate ways of healing this brokenness that you feel, this fragmentation, and really maybe even accepting that, hey, this may have been a missed opportunity. This may have been one of those things that just didn't work out. So, but you definitely have to let go of that brokenness because that's what causes the bitterness. That's what chains us to anger. So, what is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is their challenge right now? Your person's energy towards you is masquerade. Their intention is atonement. A challenge with your person is obsession, and what your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection. We have black flower fragrance. So let's get masquerade. Masquerade. Yeah. We have the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I do feel like your person's energy towards you right now is they're trying their best to walk away from anything that puts them in this pretend energy. Anything that prevents them from opening up a new passionate beginning. So they're trying to face their emotions so they can heal. Their intention is atonement. Atonement is about a person who feels betrayed. It's about a person who feels like they're always being betrayed. And I feel like your person's intention with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups is to really be compassionate, loving towards their self as they open their emotions and try to heal whatever's betraying them from moving forward. So I feel like a lot of what your person is trying to do is find self-peace with the past. It at the same time is finding self-peace with this breakup. A challenge with your person is obsession. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords and the Death card. I feel like your person is whenever they feel a little bit better, they want to reach out to you. It's almost like they're obsessive of needing to communicate with you. But right now, what they need to do is end the negativity of the past. Communication is not always the right thing or the right direction to go because sometimes it can backfire. So it's a challenge with your person. It's almost like they want to speak to you and it may not be all good. What they need to do, they need to regain their self-esteem. Black flower fragrance, it represents a person who feels like they have the worst luck in the world. Like they emit this odor that pushes people away or bad things happen to them. And I feel like what your person needs to do before even communicating with you, they need to rid this confusion, this lack of self-esteem that causes them to feel this way. It's so important. You have to be balanced, especially when you go through a breakup. If you want to communicate with your ex, you have to make sure that you're stable, because if it's not stable, it's going to go bad. So, what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? The thought of you still does things to me. I'm really bad at commitment. And we can see that because if your person is really has low self-esteem, you know, if they have this low self-esteem where they believe that they're unlucky at love, they're unlucky at everything, that every part of them, yeah, they would be bad at commitment, because if you can't commit and love yourself, how can you love somebody else? And also, they want you to know that there's still a deep attraction. The thought of you still does things to them. So let's get some near future. Yeah, see, the temple of my body. We have the King of Wands and the Empress. I do feel like in the near future, your person is going to really start to work on looking at the bigger picture. You know, realizing that they have to start nurturing some stability in their life. You know, they have to work on their self. You know, if they get so angry or so stressed out or so hurt that it's physically making them ill, they need to work on their self. You know, maybe even get counseling. Because that's not a good place to be. We cannot make good decisions. We can't proceed towards positivity and happiness until we're happy with ourselves. And I feel like in the near future, your person's going to really realize they really have to stop beating themselves up. They need to start really working on finding peace with the past within their self before they can find peace with you. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. If I don't stop dropping the cards. Okay, singles. Who is coming at you? Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you? Oh, this is somebody new. We had the Fool card, and this is definitely someone new, possibly a friendship that's going in a different direction. We have the Fool card, the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Connectively, we have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. This person sees you as the Hermit card and the Ten of Wands. What they want the most from you is the Queen of Wands. I got to scoot this over. And the Six of Wands. You see this person as the Knight of Pentacles and the Two Cups. What you want the most from this person is the Magician and the Knight of Cups. Near future intentions, actions, changes. We have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So again, I feel like this is someone with the Fool card, the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. This person coming at you wants more than friendship. This is definitely someone that you are friendly with or an acquaintance. But this is someone that wants to open up a new passion beginning and move towards more than friendship. Connectively, we have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you two are working on it. You know, I feel like there is some anxiety and stress that tends to self-sabotage you both into conflict, and possibly, you know, there may be others that are involved, like other friends that don't want this to happen. But I feel like you both are trying to work through it. This person sees you as the Hermit card and the Ten of Wands. This person does see you as someone they're trying to help really do some deep soul searching and release any challenges that prevent you from embracing the possibility of what this connection can be. What they want the most from you with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands, they want you to let your ego down. You know, they want you to see that this can, to have the courage to see that this can turn into a passionate and loving connection. You see this person as the Knight of Pentacles and the Two Cups. You do see this person as someone that's trying to make that move towards building on a partnership. What you want the most from this person with the Magician and the Knight of Cups, you know, you want this person to know, regardless of what happens, you still love them. They're still your friend, and regardless of what happens, their heart is open to them. You know, and you're really trying to work on seeing if it's possible to create something new, if it's possible to move towards more than friendship. Near future intentions, actions, changes. We have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. I don't see this connection working. And a lot of it is because there's too much confusion. And one of you or both of you, I feel like you want to stay single. After looking at the bigger picture, you're going to see that this is just not the connection for you. You want to stay as friends only. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.